Hi, I'm Liz Baidu. I'm the Associate Executive Director at the Sophia, home of the B Street Theater, and I also serve as a board member of Holding Space. Before I begin, I wanted to offer a sincere apology for not being there with you in person today. I wish I could be present to visit everyone's ancestors, to share space, and to connect with each of you face to face. Please know that even from a distance, I'm holding you and this community with deep respect and care. Before I ever joined the board, I was first a participant. I came to Holding Space at a time when I was carrying my own trauma, navigating mental health challenges, and searching for healing that felt honest, culturally grounded, and safe. Through Holding Space and through creative practices rooted in art, reflection, and community, I was able to begin addressing things that I had been holding quietly for a long time. The arts gave me permission to slow down, to feel, and to tell the truth without needing to explain or justify my experience. That process was deeply affirming and it was healing. That's why I believe so strongly in the power of the arts as a tool for healing. Art has always been a place where we make meaning, where we process grief, joy, trauma, where we feel seen, and sometimes for the very first time. Whether it's theater, music, movement, or storytelling, the arts help us access parts of ourselves that words alone can't always reach. They remind us that healing doesn't have to happen in isolation. It can happen here in community. For Holding Space, this connection between art and healing isn't abstract, it's essential. The Arts and Culture Grant was the first source of grant funding that allowed Holding Space to share the full range of services that we provide to support mental health in the Black community. That funding was made possible to expand access, deepen our programming, and meet people where they are, creatively, culturally, and compassionately. And right now, given the political climate that we're living in, we are going to need spaces like Holding Space more than ever. Spaces where people can be fully human, where stories aren't erased, where healing is centered and not sidelined. So, the question today that we all have to ask, how do we lean into the arts more deeply, not as a source of healing, but as a pathway to sustainability? How do we recognize arts and culture as a critical infrastructure, work that deserves investment, protection, and long-term support? When we integrate the arts into healing work, we don't just expand impact, we unlock funding streams that allow organizations like Holding Space to continue, to grow, and to serve our communities with care and integrity. The arts help us imagine what's possible, especially in moments of uncertainty. And when we support them, we're not just funding programs, we are investing in mental health, in resilience, in community healing. I know this because I've lived it. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing what comes out of today's session.